welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new, my name is Tari here at I'll Define Myself. If you are returning, welcome back. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Shout out to my 27 subscribers. Forgive me, I get excited just when you know, every time I think about it. I'm so blessed and grateful to be able to be here to read for you all. This is going to be an April reading, okay, for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements in Capricorn, okay? We're going to see what messages come through for you from Spirit for the month of April, okay? So in this moment, I encourage you all to pause. There's power in the pause. If you can sit still, if you can be in a space and place where you're able to focus and listen, activate your tuition. It's only going to make the reading, because it is a general reading, resonate with you how it will, okay? If it does not resonate, we're not here to force anything. We are not Cinderella trying to make a glass slipper fit, okay? Anyone, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. But yes, essentially, take what you're going to take, leave what you're going to leave, and I encourage you to check out your other placements, okay, and the other zodiac signs. With that being stated, Capricorn, let's go ahead and dive into your April reading. I hope that every single last one of you are safe and well, taking care of your mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual self. It is so important. There's so much going on, but in general, that's been my prayer for everyone. Spirit, what divine messages do you have for Capricorn? What are areas of their life that they need to focus on? Or divine messages that you have for them during this time? Okay, so the first card we have coming out revealing itself is Wusa. Okay, Capricorn. I mean, look, I know that you guys can be workaholics. Won't try to stereotype all of you guys, but there's something that you need to breathe about. I get the feeling that maybe you've been doing a lot of ripping and running in that sense, and I don't know, there's just something that you need to take a step back from and breathe and ground your energy. In this drawing, there are in this artistry, you have several different colors, okay? Each one of those symbolizing a color of your chakra. So I feel like you need to do some deep breathing. There's some grounding that you need to do during this time. You may be overextending yourself. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Capricorn during this time for the month of April? Spirit wants you to float on a cloud. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm hearing. Float on a cloud. Balance. Yin and the yang. Okay, yeah, that directly aligns and ties into this Wusa energy right here. You've got areas in your life, Capricorn, that are out of balance, and I feel like you feel it. I feel like you feel it. Remember, too much of anything can be a bad thing. That includes working, okay? That includes pouring energy into everything and everyone except for yourself. That includes not prioritizing your health, not getting enough sleep. Whatever it may be, you will understand and know how this resonates with you. But you definitely have balance coming through. And you have Wusa. So there's something that you've been having going on, and I feel like you've been moving very, very fast, but something in your life or areas of your life are out of balance, and Spirit wants you to take the time to stop and ground your energy in those areas of your life, which takes a level of stillness, okay? So I'm hearing the word stillness come through when you were in a meditative state, when you were taking the time to pause. Stillness is something that is a huge part of that balancing. I'm also hearing silence the noise. This balance card also could be in that sense of light cast shadow, okay? Happiness. You also have the happiness card coming through for you all. I feel like you've been struggling with finding your happiness. I'm not quite even sure, Capricorn, if you know what happiness looks like right now in your life, or even if you've been feeling it. Because it just seems as if it's a very it's not a dark energy, but your energy is off. Let's see what tarot comes through. Spirit, can you clarify this balance for Capricorn? What needs balance in Capricorn's life during this time? Yeah, I feel like you want happiness, but I feel like I'm getting the feeling that some of you guys are like, well, I don't even know what that looks like. I don't even know what that feels like anymore. I haven't felt it in such a long time. Or I'm just being pulled in so many different directions. Like, I don't have time to sit still. Like, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do that. But the reality is, Capricorn, is that, um, you know, it's important for you to balance. You want to be able, when you're helping people, to be in a healthy space and place, right? Um, and so that's something that's important for you to remember. Okay, that's something that's important for you to remember. When we're clarifying the balance card, we have Wheel of Fortune coming out. Okay, this is, I feel like I need to rearrange my crystal some that I can have more energy to, oop, sorry you guys, get my space together so I can have the space to put the cards where they need to go. Okay, so we have Wheel of Fortune clarifying this balance card, and then we also have the Page of Cups coming in reverse to clarify this balance card. Now that's an interesting, it's an interesting energy, because I feel like spirit I feel like spirit is telling you that there is this what goes up must come down energy, that this what you put into it is what you get out of it energy. Um and it almost feels as if right now emotionally you could be struggling because your cup isn't completely full. Um you are at this point in your life where things are coming full circle for you, in the sense of, for quite some time now, you have been concerned with everyone else around you. Okay. And there's a part of you, because you are a giver by nature, where this was something that used to bring you joy, that used to bring you happiness. But now it's gotten to the point that because you are everything and everyone to everyone else, you've kind of lost the reason. You're questioning, why am I doing these things? Why? There's the happiness that you used to have behind it is something that you have lost, and it's causing emotional blocks. Okay, it's causing you to kind of really not be able to see, or have a clear vision of what your purpose is in that sense. um, and I think that it's causing some emotional blockage and turmoil with you. um, and spirit really wants you to ground yourself during the month of April. The good thing is that you have the Wheel of Fortune energy coming through, and your time for that turning point is now, which is a great thing. Spirit wants you to lean into that, because at the end of the day, you deserve happiness. You will get that happiness. This is that confirmation that that happiness, that light is at the end of the tunnel. But it almost seems as if you've lost your way. Um, and it's causing it's caused this kind of numbness in your life, like you're moving through life not necessarily feeling anything but just kind of going through the motions. You know how like you drive, you blink, you get home and you're like, man, how did I get home? Because your subconscious mind took over and you were in autopilot, and it almost seems as if you are currently moving through life in autopilot. Okay, that's the message that I feel is coming through from spirit with you all. And spirit wants you to focus on the balancing in life, stopping, pausing, really reflecting. Okay, focusing on yourself, because look, I don't think you have a problem giving to anyone else during this time. Okay, spirit, what other divine messages do you have for Capricorn? Yeah, you don't have any issues helping and being there for other people. But spirit does want you to examine the space and place that that comes from. I think it used to come from a healthier place, but since then something has changed. And it could be because you're just off balance, you're off centered. You need to do some chakra work. Because when things are out of alignment, you know, in order for you to be good for other people, you have to be in a healthy space and place. And that doesn't mean that you're just like this unhappy person, Capricorn. But it does mean that, you know, you maybe just need to take some time for yourself in that sense. You have four swords coming through. Yeah, yes, lovelies. You need to rest, okay? You need to woosah, you need to rest, you need to pause. If it isn't clear for you, this four of swords coming in reverse, you are exhausted. You have been doing a lot. And you've literally just been going through the motions, and the meaning that you used to have behind what you were doing, you've lost that, and you don't know what it currently looks like. Like you don't know what it looks like. Let's see what angels and ancestors, divine messages are coming through for you guys. Maybe some messages that you need to remember, that you need to carry with you during this time. Oh, we had a few kind of come out. Okay, so we have feel loved and comforted during this time. Okay, you need to surround yourself with people who are going to uplift you, people who are going to pour into you. Okay, this is a birthing process. Okay, you have Earth Mother coming through, grounding your energy. Okay, this balance, this wusa. This is a birthing process for you. It's a transformation. That's where this Wheel of Fortune energy is coming through. It's a turning point for you guys. Okay, and it's a time for you to feel loved and to feel comforted. Okay, stand your ground. Okay, even if you look at this artwork, okay, it's literally very similar to the balance, the yin and the yang. Okay, you have this side of the mountain, but then you also have this side. Okay, how are you achieving that balance? There's a part of me that feels like maybe you guys need to do a little bit of root chakra work. I feel like that is coming through. You're also being encouraged to see beyond your current situation, okay? Have some faith, Capricorn. I feel like it's been very difficult for you to envision what your happiness is and what happiness means to you here lately. And again, I don't think you're walking around doom and gloom, but I do think that you are struggling with purpose, with passion, and I think that you've been operating on autopilot. Okay, and then you have protection guardian coming through for you. Okay, drop your shields. Okay, you spirit wants you to know that in order for you to move forward in this process, to get to out of this stagnancy, out of this mundane sort of numb energy that you've been in, spirit wants you to know that you have to be vulnerable. Okay, you have to be honest with yourself, honest with your feelings, honest with your emotions. You are not weak because of it. Okay, there is strength in vulnerability, and you are being encouraged to lean into this energy. You are divinely protected, okay? You are safe with spirit, okay? And what you put into this is what you are going to get out of it. And you have this wheel of fortune energy that is waiting for you at the end of the tunnel. This happiness that you have been trying, that you have been struggling with, you know, what that looks like for you. Spirit is calling for you in this moment to pour into yourself, to surround yourself with people who are going to pour into you. Encourage you to get to the root of remembering where the space and place you are giving from, but also too to focus inwardly on what you also need, Capricorn. Okay, let's see what mermaid energy is coming through for you guys. Yeah, babies, you're exhausted. You are exhausted. I can feel it. I mean, and it was very blatant and obvious when the Wusa card came out and then the balance card came out. Um, it was a very, like, I could feel how tired you are. Okay, you have re-energized coming through. If that isn't even further confirmation for you all, okay. Take some time to focus on what brings you peace, what brings you joy. You need to rest, okay? Um, just remember that when you are running off of fumes, okay, it's very similar to when you go into doing this very intense workout with cardio and strength training, all of the above, but you haven't nourished your body and given it what it needs to actually get through the workout. You may think that your mental will be able to carry through, but you've gotten to the point where your mental is no longer fueling you at this point in your life. Your mental is depleted, your mental is exhausted, which is why you've been operating on autopilot, okay? You're numb, you're tired right now. So, what you need to do is re energize, replenish, rejuvenate, rest, sit in stillness, balance your energy, okay? And you will attract, trust me, if you take that time to pour in yourself, it will give you more clarity, Capricorn. Okay, let's see what spirit animal energy you are called to work with for the month of April, Capricorn. Here we go. You have the otter spirit coming through, okay? You may be seeing number 42 as an angel number, okay? You have the otter spirit coming through, which says you are never alone, okay? Capricorn, you are loved and you are comforted, okay? That is something that spirit wants you to know. And I get the feeling that you have this mentality of I can do it, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. And you are probably that person that does do it, right? But when you, it's very similar to if you had a boulder, right, that you had to carry up a hill. It would be a lot easier if you had some helping hands to do that, okay? So you also have to sit in a space and place to receive because spirit wants you to lean into your divine feminine energy of less action and just sort of more receiving, more pausing. Okay? That is all I have for you, Capricorns. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Again, thank you guys so much for showing love to the channel. I hope this message resonated with you. Please like, comment, subscribe. Liking the video is completely free. It helps the channel as well and broadens the audience in the sense of my greatest prayer and wish is that whoever needs to hear this message, that it reaches them, okay? And you are a huge part of that, okay? I wish you all nothing but the best, okay? And I'm going to love you and leave you until next time.